introduction. And now we have the pleasure of our last speaker, who is Adham. And I want to make sure I pronounce this right, so I have to look at it. Let's see, but it disappeared. Was there? Okay, it's Adham, and his last name is Banishamsah. Am I close? Adham? Yes. And he is working with the Sisa Center in Alta and has magnificent things to share. Ready? Vegetable.
Hello? Yes. In my culture, we say the last is the best. Yes. And because I'm the last one, so I can take so much time. First of all, I would like to apologize for my English. I moved to Norway in 2007, and they start telling me, "Du må snakke norsk." So English become my third language. I'm going to present you Sisa. My name is Adham Banishamsah, and I'm from Palestine. Sisa means come in, and it is a Samisk word. And I hope it will mean everybody come in. Yes, what is Sisa? Sisa actually is a cultural center which is established in 2007, and by today we have 2.7 employees, or what you call it. And I decided to make my presentation from this wall. This wall is in Sisa. We have a little cinema here. We use it to show some movies. And in this wall, we are trying to hang up all the articles which are coming in the newspaper about our activities and festivals. There are many people who is believing in Sisa, and there are many guests who came to Sisa, and I will start with the Crown Prince, who said many.
Og så synes jeg at det var fint å se på bidragene deres, både det musikalske og dansing, og også veldig fint at dere fortalte litt om historiene deres, om bakgrunnen. Og det er veldig flott at dere har muligheten til å komme hit og finne et fellesskap her som gjør at dere kan ta ut det store potensialet som dere har inni dere. Så jeg vil gjerne bare få lov til å takke for den stunden jeg hadde her sammen med dere i dag. Takk for alle de flotte gavene fra sitteunderlag og tromme og kokebok, for det kan fungere kanskje bra på studenter også, den der, tror jeg. Så jeg vil gjerne få lov til å takke dere for den stunden vi hadde her sammen nå, og lykke til videre.
Yes, and the second guest is the Johans Støre, heter han. He was the Minister of Foreign Affairs in the last days.
Jeg vil jo spesielt si til alle de som kommer langveisfra, at dette er et trygt og godt sted å være, hvor mennesker tar vare på hverandre. Og midt i byen så kan vi vise det gjennom kultur og gjennom tilhørighet. Og jeg synes det er flott å høre historier som du fortalte, om hvordan det er den beste medisinen vi kan ta, det er andre mennesker.
And we making songs. You know, I think I need maybe 3 hours talking about Sisa, but I will try to make it very short. And the third guest who is, like it was honor for us to have him in Sisa, Professor Thomas. And he's still a gratis, so we can for because he is believing our ideas, because he is believing of what we are doing. In Sisa, we are trying to make a meeting place for the foreigners, the immigrants, and for the Norwegian. And we think it is the best way for those two groups to meet using the the food, using the music, using the culture, and using the arts. So we have many foreign organizations in Sisa who is making festivals and invites all the Norwegian to come and start discussing and talking about like themselves. So each side start knowing each other. We going to the center, making our music and dance, and invite everybody to dance with us. As I told you, we have like these festivals. The people who are coming from Nepal and Bhutan, they have a festival every day. So no problem to invite too many people to these festivals. And we are using another technique. You know, the people who is coming from, for example, Somalia or Afghanistan, they have some conflicts. Like through these activities, these groups try to remove this conflict, to be friends. The Somali groups in Sisa or the Somali organization for the next year are sharing football tournament and invite people from Denmark and Tromsø. All the Somali came to Alta and have this football championship, or what do you call it? And it is very nice. We are trying to give the people this opportunity to go to the nature, go to the fishing tour, go to the skiing. Last year we arranged the World Camp in skiing, and it was very nice. It was just for in Vandra, and it was like many hopping and many falling. But it was like everybody enjoyed it. It was in the center, and we have many videos in our website. You can just go and see it. We are trying to make something which is impossible. Before a few years, a fisher came to us and he said, "You would like to make a cookbook, a cooking book for the poor people." And we did it. In this book, we print 500 copies and we sell it to everybody. In this book, you can find recepts, which is very cheap to make it, and it is Norwegian, Palestinian, Samisk, Nepalsk, and we have some scripts for the blinds. What more? He is blind. Before 4 years also, we have been in Vardo and starting a project which is called Painting the King. And the first painting was painted by this blind man. And we have been with Hortiruta from Bergen to Shelknes, and we made 40 paintings for the king, and we tried to involve everybody. The Norwegian, the Samics, the Invandra, Narcotica to enjoy this project, to come together, do something together, and know each other in a good way. And Yuki Gazin. You know what is Yuki Gazin? Snowball Creek. It is in Vardo. And there was a blind team who have been there, and they won the first camp, and they won the dance performance, the first place in the dance performance. This year is the 4th year for them. Each year, a blind team going to Yuki Gaza and throw stones. And in this trips, we having a full bus with the people from Iraq, Somalia, Pakistan, Norway, because the people who is coming from Bergen, they have ever been in Vardo and played this Yuki Gaza. And as I told you, because they told us it is impossible, you will do it, we will do it. And because of that, because of this success history, like many places would like to have Sisa. We have been invited to Honringsfolk, we have been invited to Laxel and to Bodo to copy the idea of Sisa because the people is believing it's a good place to be. And in Sisa, we have like a model, we have a group. Actually, it should be many circles here. But we are thinking the people who is coming to Sisa are divided in two groups. The people who can work and they can earn their money. The people who have opholdstillatelse, they can like start their project or they want to go to the job. Because of that, we are trying to help them to understand the Norwegian society, how it works and how they can come to the work. Because it is impossible to go and find some place to like make training because they are a little bit afraid. You came from Palestine, you cannot like do this or this, but in Sisa, they learn how to work, how is the Norwegian system is working. So we are focusing on this group and another group which we think it is very important, the asylum seeker who get a negative answer and they have to travel back. Some people, some of these are staying here for 5 years, 6 years. During this period, we are trying to give them some activities, then them something they can use it when they come home. Because if they like stay here for 6 years, do nothing, they will get frustrated and they will hate everything and they will be like very distraught. And like during this process, we have many people who is helping us. We have like old people who don't have any work, they are coming here and doing some help, learn them language, like taking them in trips and every like nice things. They are trying to do something nice. My conclusion. This is a responsibility for everyone, and I will start with us, with the refugees, the Utlandlinger, the foreigner who is coming from outside. And here I'm talking about the persons, and I'm talking about the organization. We cannot stay at home and just say, the region, they are very bad. So, do most, you have to learn the Norwegian language. And the foreigning, the organization, they have to go out to make their festivals. They have like to meet, make something which they will be proud of it, and they will show it to the Norwegian, for the Norwegian. The other component in this, my model, is the Norwegian themselves. You have like to be a little bit kind, not make like a general picture for everybody. Not everybody who has beard is from EC. Not everybody who like putting hijab cannot speak Norwegian. Like you have to be a little bit more open-minded. Don't be afraid from the other people, and you have to come. And maybe if you know me, maybe you will invite your friend to the next Thursday, and like this we will meet, and we will be like many people who is believing this. I think it is very important with these meeting places, and it is a responsibility for everyone, for the Kommune, for NAV, for the organization themselves, and it is very important because, as Thomas told us, when we meet, we start knowing each other, and we will start stopping, or we will stop being afraid from each other. So I think it is very important, and because of that, Sisa is very important. And the Arbeit givers, if there is a mistake, so you have to blame Google Translator. The employees, you don't have to be afraid. You have to trust the people who is coming from outside. Maybe they can't. We are hard workers, so not be afraid from us. Try us, and we promise you. Maybe you will find 90 people is good, 10 people is bad. So don't make a general picture of these people. All the people from Palestine cannot work. No, take it easy, try them, and I wish, like if we follow this model. At least, we are wishing Sisa and Arctic meeting boat will make some arbeit, will we cooperate, and then we will attack every city in Norway and make small Sisa or Arctic meeting boat. Like we have been three talking about Sisa, how it is nice and how it's good we have in Alta. So you have two solutions. You can help this lady to make a beautiful place like Sisa in Tromsø, or you have to move to Alta. Thank you.